Okay, so Moon in the 10th house. What I need to say about Moon in the 10th house is set for you guys as much privacy as you try to get, as less, as least as possible that you try to reveal about yourself. For some reason, your mess and your ish and your private life and just personal things keep ending up publicly. How is that? How is that? Yes, publicly. You like Moon in the 10th house people, you just cannot hide. You cannot hide. And the fact that you cannot hide, I feel like it takes a lot of you guys, it takes you to a place to where you become uh not as transparent as you like on purpose. People can be asking you questions about your personal life or just about who you are to try to get to know you, and it can be very hard for them to do because you just you have that demeanor about yourself to where you're like, don't ask me that. Like, it's, you take it very serious. You take yourself very, very serious. It's best for you guys just to let your hair down a little bit, and that could be very hard to do. And I feel like Moon in the 10th house people are not acting like this. It's not for nothing. It's for a reason. And it's because people usually tend to not really see Moon in the 10th house people for who they really are. It doesn't matter how much Moon in the 10th house people are acting the way that they feel is true to them. They could be being true to themselves. They can, and mind you, side note, there's an aspect to this to where if you have like a father figure or something, like a dominant figure in your life, or like some type of reputation to keep for your family or lineage or whatever, it's a very big possibility that some of you guys could not really live your true self to keep up an image, that you're supposed to, or you feel like you're supposed to keep up to make someone else happy, or because you have to, like for instance, if you want to just throw away school and not become a doctor, but you want to just travel the world and really experience things and just live life, but your family line suggests lineage, there's doctors, your father was a doctor, or either that's what they wanted you to be, you can tend to want to really stick to that and keep that type of image up because you feel like, well, if I don't keep this up, I'm going to let some people down and I don't want to do that. Okay. But but still, to be fair, sometimes you guys could feel like you are living what you want. Like you're being true to yourself, and other people could feel like they don't really, it's something about you that maybe it's because they can't figure out, and then they attach an identity to you, or it could be something that personal about you that gets leaked out or found out publicly, and people can take that one aspect, one situation, one event, and just like hold it against you forever. you know um to where it's hard for you to escape like the stigmas associated to whatever it is. And it doesn't matter how much you're just like, okay, that's one situation, that's, did I just say situation, one isolated situation, and that's not you. It's not who you are. And you're just like, okay, yeah, I was in a relationship with that person, I dated that person, but that person is not me. They're their own people. I'm my own person. Moon in the 10th house people can also be like the supporters of other people that's trying to complete their goals. And when you really need to be completing your goals, but could find it very hard to do, difficult to do, or you're not sure, like you can easily become like the support system behind other people that's trying to do so, where you're really putting in a significant amount of work and feeling like you're not really getting the recognition or getting things back for it. And energy is not one way. So yeah, this could easily be you, to where it could be something that you're trying to build or you're trying to complete, and you could be fearful or doubtful sometimes. And then of course, yeah, you may have to have other people that assist you along. And I will say, however, for the most part, I have to say that a lot of people with Moon in the 10th house, they can really put in a lot of work into something behind the scenes. Maybe you want to stay behind the scenes. Who knows? However, or but, you still can in helping build other people up and helping move other people forward. It can sometimes feel like you have no private life though. So as much as you may want to work behind the scenes, you may not want to get the recognition publicly, it could still come to you. Or there's always something that's intruding on your private life. You know, Moon in the 10th house people could have had some type of harsh discipline that they had to go through. Either it could have been by the mother that played the father role as well, or the father was this way and the mother was kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to support the father. The mother didn't really intervene and add like her soft touches the way that she may needed to have, or the way that she could have. She could have just been more of the disciplinary type, or the type that's like, you're gonna have to learn these harsh lessons that could have came off kind of cold, or just more structure and discipline. So people with the 10th moon in the 10th house, yeah, while you could have had a structured environment, it could have just felt almost sometimes like too structured. Or it could have been a situation to where you wanted this structure and then you didn't get it. So you vow for the rest of your life to have that structure for yourself, and then you just take it too serious. You just take it overboard sometimes. But, it could have been strong discipline here, and it could have been more of a principle over emotion. Like, it's the principle of this thing, forget how you feel. And people with moon in the 10th house, you could be particularly stubborn, like very stubborn and fixated on what it is that you are set in. And it could take experiences that you have, like it could take you having many different experiences to finally get you to understand and give up, or to say, okay, this is probably not the best course for me to go on throughout life. So I'm going to stop here and I'm going to try something else, because change is definitely needed here for you guys in order to really accomplish something big, to really accomplish like those goals that you feel like it's going to really earn you recognition in life, or it's just a structured, solid structure in life that is able to provide for you financially or just abundantly. You're going to have to let a lot of those subconscious experiences, or experiences that you have, you hold in the subconscious, go. And it could be, like I said, something that you feel like is supposed to be true. It's true to you because your parents told you this is how you have to be, or this is what you need to do. Some kind of way, a lot of you guys have to learn how to break free from that. Even if it is, listen, don't you go say, I messed up your life. I'm just telling you, even if it is you really wanting to say, you know what, I just want to explore the world. Maybe you want to be the doctor, and people around you are like, oh, it's no time for you to go to school. You're wasting your time going to school. Just, coming from a place to where achieving big things, it seems kind of impossible, kind of hard. Maybe you have a lot of other responsibilities, where somebody's telling you, what do you mean doing that? Now, you got responsibilities now. You know what I'm saying? Because the babies need food on the table. Now. I got to go to work now. So you need to handle these responsibilities now. Okay, but you get it. You get what I'm saying. So you have to break free from the subconscious attachments associated to who you are, the stigmas associated with it, all those things, to really be your true self, go in the true direction that you need to go to, get the true recognitions that you deserve. And I'm gonna tell you something, it's not easy. It's not. I know it's not, because emotionally, completing goals for you guys, or for people with moon in the 10th house, could be very tiring and draining, because to go towards those goals, and after you have so much where it seems like it's stacked up against you and so many obstacles or so much doubt, it's like to accomplish something, and this is why some of you guys could be in avoidance of it altogether, is emotional. Like getting through one aspect of something, there could be lots of times where you want to break down before you actually see yourself going to the next level. You ever heard that saying, like, when people say don't give up? Because it's like, just when you feel like you're about to crack and you're about to stop, your blessing is going to come in. It's like that with you guys. But it's very emotional. Like, often you guys can have emotional breakdowns, and you experience that, and it's something that you don't really want to experience like that, so you can hold yourself back. But part of the whole thing is working through this emotional struggle, emotionally working through these struggles to accomplish goals. Okay, so this has been Moon in the 10th house. You know who I am, because I don't even have to say it, but I'm going to say it. But I fly to the light. I'll be back.